started. Let's get it started. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I don't know how the sound is on the Facebook Live, because I need to see, is it better with the mic or not? I got to figure out, I'm going to figure out something far as Spreaker. I don't know, because I got another goal that I have to achieve right now. So I'm trying to take it to a whole nother level, family. Y'all know how we do here on the journey. Speaking of that, I want to welcome you. To the place where your hustle builds muscle. The home of the stubborn minority, the congregation of the mighty. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Of course, you know this is the Heart of a Simple production, and this is the Daily Toast. We strive to blow up your old paradigm. Sound kind of low to y'all too. That's what it is. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should I say, breathe, then drink. Grab your glass for some water. Get your picture of that water. Lift that picture of that water. Pour some water. Drink. Or should I say, live, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Stretch it. Move your body, drink some water. Oh, family, move your body. Drink. Or should we say, move, then drink. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink. Or should I say, raise, toast, then drink. Now take your breath and drink some water. Lift and pour yourself some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, live, move, toast. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Go to the appropriate, of course, to stay healthy, family. But hey, take your breath. Lift and pour. Listen, I want to welcome y'all this morning. Brother Hatim is running later than late this morning. I had a dream about an ex last night that has passed. Was so weird. Going to add him to the Daily Toast. Henry Munger the third. Will do. Got it down. Family, you can add people to the list as well. Also, you can stay in touch with the journey. Well, actually, for those daily toasts, let's just say that. For those that want to do the daily toast, which is a challenge, because like I said, right now we on summer hours. I'm just chilling, man. I rolled over, looked at the clock, 'cause I was up messing with this ambrosia, so I'm trying to get it ready. Cause I got two elders I got to do a order for. I had to get Kwame's mix. And speaking of Kwame's mix, we're gonna sample some of Kwame's mix. Now, Kwame has a very special mix. Kwame likes his with lemon, lime, ginger. No, he likes his with lemon, lime, black seed, ginseng, and I also added some Irish moss to this. So I'm trying to think, do we do ginger? Oh, my fault. Dandelion burdock root. I knew it was something we was missing. Dandelion burdock root, dandelion burdock, black seed, lemon, lime, and it has some Irish moss. So we're gonna go and toast it up with some Kwame's mix. It was just a little under half of a gallon. So I guess that would be a quarter of a gallon left. We had a quarter of a gallon left. So we're gonna sip on this. So this is that Kwame mix. Very, very strong. Listen, it was coming up out the box. So by the way, family, those that want to add, you can do like Sister Navita did, put it on the timeline. You have family you want to add, friends you want to add, or you can text us at 25456. You get on the Daily Toaster list where I send out a text to let people know when we on. Usually it's earlier than this, a lot earlier than this, but you text Toaster, TOASTER, to, you ready? 25456. You ready? 25456. All right, let's get it. So now, before we get into the toast, I wanted to check and see if there's any news. Working and homeless. McDonald's employee shamed online by customer earns community support. Brother working at McDonald's and homeless. I posted up a video by the Honorable Louis Farrakhan. Reparations. On reparation. Response to reparation. Farrakhan responds to reparation. Real good speech. He said something especially powerful in that one. That it kind of blew my mind because it was like, let me let you hear it, goddammit. Let's do that. All right, hold on. I just need to skip.
We have to press the government for reparations. Oh, Farrakhan, that's a pipe dream.
Let's skip a little bit.
We ain't joining your army. We're coming out of it. We ain't paying no taxes. to support a system that's against us? Hell no. See, now you're throwing down the gauntlet. Now either God is real or we don't need him. God damn it, if God can't come to our defense, who the hell need a God that won't fight for us?
That was right. I'm just going to leave that one right there. I'm going to leave that one right there. Hopefully y'all heard it. Did y'all hear it? Or do I need to go back? Right? Either God is real. You see, because it's like, boom, you throwing down a gauntlet. That means you really find out who your friends, who on your side was there. And if it's not there, then hell with it. You know what I'm saying? We have to depend and handle our business, family. Listen, because we get to that point, because listen, it's going to get cold and it's going to get lonely in this discussion, in this movement. Why? Presidential campaign is moved. I don't know if I didn't watch the debates last night. I don't even think they mentioned the concept of reparations. And on top of that, it's going to take somebody with nerves of steel now. Somebody who's really committed, because you're going to find out where people really are right now. Let me tell you why. Because now they're going to start showing pictures. Right? Showing pictures of fathers and daughters that have drowned trying to get to America, which is basically them eclipsing your concept or what we're working on. And it's like it's going to take you, because I didn't like seeing that picture. I was affected by that picture, because that could be me and my daughter, or me and both my daughters, or me, my daughter, and my son, if I don't get reparations. If I don't get this government, I mean, really, family, because it's getting down to that point where, I mean, because when you start really, and you start looking at the numbers, sometimes I'll be having goddamn panic attacks looking at some of this shit. And then looking around and seeing people just in an illusionary state. But let me stop. Let me just go back. Let me go back. They're going to start showing pictures. And it's going to get very uncomfortable when you having a discussion, because people going to throw up immigration reform. They're going to throw up Medicaid for all. They're going to throw up, you don't want my student loans to be forgiven? All that can happen after reparations. All the sky's the limit after reparations. Right? You know what I'm saying? Because we have to be strong and steadfast. Now, tonight we had a show, Tribal Quotes. Tribal Quotes, Tribal Quotes, Tribal Quotes. We are on day 76. Day 76. And here are the quotes and the proverbs for the day. Day 76 from Gye-Nyame Journey Workbook, Tribal Quotes, compiled by Brother Hatim. Now y'all know, please notice, right? I done wore this damn book out. This is our second time through this book, right? As far as this show. And there's 90 weeks. Or 90 90 different days, right? 90 days. It's a 90-day process. Been through it twice. So I want y'all to understand the dedication that that's going on here, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, this is real to me. This is from Mark Twain. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. Let's say it again. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. There's a good deal to strange. My fault. There's a good deal to strange there's a good deal too strange to be believed. Nothing is too strange to have happened. That's Thomas Hardy. Those that blow on fire will run from smoke. That's from Burkina Faso. We got family over in Burkina Faso. Those that blow on fire will run from smoke. Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso. Alright? Those are the proverbs for tonight. So let's get to this toast. First, family, giving honor to the Creator by whatever name choose, call it Creator. We lift up our glass. Ladies and gentlemen, are y'all ready? We lift up our glass and we salute the Creator by whatever name choose, call it Creator. We lift up the glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move on, and from there, we move on to our list of our ancestors. So let's get it. Without any further ado, Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert and Tex, Anna Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William Walter, Crystal, Fanny Gasson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Avira Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tapper, John Fallar, Montague Pittman, No More X, Pet Mile, Rob, Malika Fakour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamara, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Broford, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moore, Phyllis Rose, Sterling, Lucy Wright, Degel, Pulley, and the Luxor Brown, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brownson, Mr. Lonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Jennifer Foster, Charles Jordan, Kill Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Frank Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Dane Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Grinderman, Virginia Roger, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker, Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird, Beatty, Selwell, Levita Farmer, Agoso Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thorne, Pearl G. Thorne, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Eric Patricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, here to Pearson, Sturgeon, Thorne, Richard Thorne, Lavinia Hall, Freeman, Bankster, Mary Moss, Ophelia, Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, Dave Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Renee Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Norman, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Delrita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W.S. Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Fromm, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinez, Elder Hamatat Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Eleanor Howe, Frank Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs, the second Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Devimon Aries, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji Falani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFridas Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scanner, Barry Wilson, Haley, Elma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee, Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Either Catton, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nayland Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensenball, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Jimpsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irvin, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Prince Bruce Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Dorr, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hailey Johnson. Archie Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alexander Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kim Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Hare Tubman Cates, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Senior, Riley Miller, Howsey Hashtag Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manny Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Frances Travell Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Who Crying? Real Life here, Gye-Nyame Journey. Richard Jackson, Martha Port Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Benalla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earthton Houston, Ludd, Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe, Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, J.B. Froggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Saunders, Roy Pruitt, H.A. Brownlee Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Mira Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Captain Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Dan Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javon McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Sheka Maha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lourdes Fernandez, Jacqueline Broaders, Reginald Oliver, Mazarine Coper, George Swan, Emmanuel Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. Here we go. Out of the Black Book, Joyla Giles, James Carswell, Roberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top, Bustina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jamonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jepson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denise Gorey, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khalid Isin, also known as Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angeline Gant, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Audrey Gripper, Dominique Nichols, Ruth Elaine Johnson, Teresa Sambu, Aunt Maxine, Uncle James, that's what I meant to ask, and Henry Morgan III. We lift up our glass and we say Ashe. From there, family, we move on to the present moment. Of course, you know today is Ujamaa. Shouts out to all those Ujamaa borns. Hashtag Ujamaa if that's you. Hashtag Ujamaa if you find something good popping off that's related to Ujamaa. Here we go. Here we go. We have today is Ujamaa. Activate those reticular formation, family. We are seeking out Ujamaa. We hunting it down. We want to hunt it down. Catch and release, though. Remember, catch and release. So, what is it? It is cooperative economics. I knew that. I don't know why I hesitate like that. Reciprocity is the demonic principle. Gratitude is what we teach young people. The color is green. Polarity is the Hermetic law today. Male name for the day is Zhao. Female is Ya. I think we got two Yas. Oh, my fault. Sasha Ya And we also have, we got 2 yards. We got 2 yards. All right. Shouts out. We raise our glass for this present moment, because in this moment is our power, our strength. You know what I'm saying? Everything that we need to do. We have the potential in this moment. So we lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? Here we go. Let's make it very simple. To our future, our children, our children's children, on to infinity. We pour for them in advance. We pre-member them. All right? Before member, right? For they are put together. We got somebody in the chat. Brother Kwame, one love to you as well. I was about to say you leaving out my roots, but you caught I got the roots in there. I got the burdock root and the dandelion root. Didn't leave out the roots, my friend. Didn't leave out the roots. No. We don't leave roots. No. All right, so we lift up the glass for our children, our children's children, on to infinity, family. Everything we build, everything we think, say, and do affects the future generations. And if we lived our life a little bit more like, we had something at stake, I think we'll be a little bit more, get a few more things done. Lifting up that glass and we say Ashe. From there, family, you know where we go. We move to all of our relations. We toast and we say Ashe. From all of our relations, right? We move to the selfish toast. What is it that you need in this moment? Move towards your greatest self. We lift up our glass and we say Ashe. Family, last but not least, I want to toast the most marvelous, magnificent, outstanding, stupendous, amazing, the most powerful person in the room. Raise my glass to you and pray that you recognize that. We lift it up and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, we're going to sip on this ambrosia, this that Kwame makes. This is not for the weak. I'm just telling you right now. Because black seed by itself is... Then you throw on burdock. Then you throw in dandelion. Then you throw in lemons and limes. Lo and behold, you come up with the Kwame mix. Here we go. Woo! Woo! Lord have mercy. But family, I gotta go. Very earthy. I could taste the roots. I mean, that's what I like about that ambrosia. It gets in there in them cracks and crevices. All right, but we out. Peace.